kids are in the front row. Hey, do you guys want to wave? Do you want to wave? Do you want to stand up on the chair and wave? You can. Nikki, stand up on the chair. You don't want to? Okay. She's going into her shell. Oh, no, there she is. Well, hey, I was driving down the freeway, and I saw a trailer that said, "Caution, show horses." 10 and 2, everybody. We're sharing the road with show horses. Don't run into that trailer. They gotta put on a show. I was all nervous, and then I saw another trailer that said, "Don't worry, just demo donkeys." All right. Boom, boom, I'm crossing the line. Boom, dumb old donkeys. Hee-haw. Boom. You refuse to apply yourself. Boom. So I watch too much TV. Have you heard about this this plot? Happened a little while ago. This guy was gonna kidnap Russell Crowe to like make money. Have you heard about this? It's a true story. I'm not making it up, really. So he was gonna kidnap Russell Crowe, right? And I was just thinking about it. I was like, I would have loved to have been in the room with the guy when he thought up this plan. And he's sitting at the table, looking at his bills. Honey, I don't know how we're gonna pay this Visa bill. Oh, yes, I do. We're going to kidnap Russell Crowe. If we can't get Crowe, we'll get Dr. Bowman. He's loaded. We'll get him. Like I said, I watch too much TV. You ever watch the Antiques Roadshow? I love that show. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Not as old as the stuff on the show, but I'm old. So the Antiques Roadshow, my favorite part in that whole show is not the antiques or the appraisers or whatever. It's the people in the background. Have you seen these people? They like have junk in their hands, and then there's a long line, and there's the appraisers in front, and they're just like, I'd love to be one of those guys in the line. Go in the line, like stand for 3 hours with a rusty spatula. Get up to the appraiser, hand it, hand it to him. He like looks at it. Is there a story with this? Well, it was in the kitchen drawer, and I couldn't open the drawer because the spatula was, jabbed up. I couldn't open it. So I thought maybe it was from Babylon. Do you see how it says Kmart right here? Yeah. What would you say if I told you it was absolutely worthless? Nothing. When is this gonna air? I got my kids here, and there's numerous things that you do as a parent that you wouldn't originally do if you didn't have kids. One of the things is going to a butterfly pavilion. I guess maybe, Mr. Moore, if you're doing your nasal flute thing and then take the girl to a butterfly pavilion, you might get a second date. But if you don't do the second, I don't think so. Anyway, so the butterfly pavilion, we go there, and it's like this mesh-covered thing, and all butterflies are floating around, and whatever. We're standing in line, and we get up to the front, and we have a butterfly guide. He lets us in, and, my kids are, oh, butterflies, and I'm like, okay. And the guide says, I can answer any of your butterfly questions. And I'm like, really? All of them? I got a list. Questions. I know they're caterpillars. So we go in, and we're looking around, and of course it falls on Dad to come up with butterfly questions. So I'm like, I don't know. Does that one like to eat? Oh, it does. Okay. Do you care to elaborate on that? No? Oh, okay. Move on. That's got to be like the least stressful job ever. A butterfly guide. I mean, the least stressful job in the world. I can imagine him coming home one day. Comes home. How was work, honey? Don't get me started on those butterflies. I can't stand those butterflies. There was one that was floating around and around. And another one that was lightly landing on flowers and kissing the dew. You don't think I know what he's up to? I can't think the politics of the place. Speaking of politics, I don't know nothing. Obama Obama was in town today. I heard about that, and someone was waiting in line for him, didn't see him or something. I don't know nothing about politics. I do know, though, that they have these fancy fundraising dinners. Have you heard of these? And like rich people go, and it's like $500 or like $1,000 for a plate of food. Yeah. If I went there, I'm sitting there, I would have to just send the food back on principle. Please, take this away. Is there something wrong with your meal, sir? No, it's good, but it ain't $1,000 good. Go add something to it. With some gold glaze on it or something. If I'm gonna pay $1,000 for a meal, like every bite needs to be like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh my God, have you tried this? Best spaghetti ever. So like I said, I watched too much TV, and I was sitting in my lazy boy. That's my normal place when I'm not in class. And I'm sitting on the computer, I'm like looking at Facebook or something, and I got the TV on, it's just kind of on in the background. I'm not really paying attention, I'm just checking my Facebook or whatever. And then I hear on the TV, it's unclear if Rodney May will face a death penalty for the charges pending. Guess I can close this. Honey, is Dr. Bowman still in the basement? Thanks, guys.